G'day.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Today we want to share with you our first year on YouTube. It's been exciting.
Yes
Certainly it's been challenging, going from zero skill. And we hope that you've enjoyed our journey, and it's certainly not the end of it. We want to stay on YouTube for quite a long time.
Yes so I want to thank you to everyone who watched our video, and thank you our subscriber, thank you our sponsor, and people we met. They are so nice, really.
Yeah, I think for me personally, that's the greatest thing. The people, the wonderful people that we've met,
Yes.
certainly helped cure some of my mental. So I hope you enjoy this compilation. Welcome to Our Live Thai. I'm Brad.
I'm Ta.
G'day.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Today is Sunday and it's Ta's only day off. Hi, I'm Brad.
Hi สวัสดีค่ะทา
Welcome to Our Live Thai.
Everyone just needs a hand to hold on to.
Okay, here comes our food.
ตำไทยลาบหมูมีตัวน้ำตกหมู
It's very nice.
ไม่เป็นไร
ขอบคุณนะคะขอบคุณที่ติดตามวิดีโอนะแล้วก็ขอบคุณที่เชิญมาถ่ายวิดีโอนะคะ
Yeah, lunch was great. Beautiful lunch. But unfortunately now we have to get rid of Ta. She's got to go back to work.
What a pity. We guys really have a tough time.
That's the life of being a retired expat. You send your wife back to work after she's eaten lunch.
ขอบคุณมากเลยค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you for everything.
Wow, it's like two Thai people saying goodbye to each other.
It's a long time.
Well, I'm a fake Thai.
A fake Thai.
ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
Are you sweating even more than you were outside?
Sort of, yeah.
You're doing very well.
I hope so. Be interested to see the video.
The final stage of the ceremony involves pouring the blessed water over the couple's hands. G'day.
สวัสดีค่ะ
You may notice that we have brand new couple shirts.
Yes Colorado
And we have a third person in the screen. We've got one of our subscribers from the US, Jamie. She's come to join us, and we're acting as tour guides today. And we're walking around the Grand Palace.
Grand Paris yeah
So, hello guys.
Hello
I respect that she has her Buddhist beliefs and she respects my Christian beliefs, and they kind of go together very well because they're nearly the same in a lot of respects. So I think that'll be all right. How did I do? Did I say that okay? Sip a beer. Talk.
หนูก็ไม่กล้าพูดหรอก
Yeah, I have
สอง
a
คนนะ
shy.
คุยหนูก็ไม่กล้าคุย
No, I want to know everything. Tell me everything.
I like it a lot. Jovi and I come to Thailand every few months, and we go different places each time. You know, we've been to Phuket, to Pattaya, Bangkok. We went Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai, Hua Hin. Good. You retired. You got to retire early. You found a very wealthy lady.
That's right.
Yeah.
The lady.
You're so rich. So are you married?
Not yet.
Sugar.
I'm waiting for the big boss.
Like, yeah.
They're engaged. Oh, it's not the ring. It's not the ring.
Oh, right, you know, it's okay.
I say this and I really mean it. I was in the right place at the
At the right time. Yeah.
She was tired of looking. She was ready to pick something.
I just really need to pick some dude because
And I'm here.
I'm almost 29 when I met him. Tell me about the story of my mother-in-law. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Okay. So I will talk about my mother-in-law, right? Okay.
Because I think it's more important about the man who stays home and the woman who works. So we need to know more about the man.
Yes.
Because we know that the women, if you pick the right Thai woman, you can send her off to work and you can stay home.
Yeah, ask her who's smarter, me or her.
She's working full time too, right?
Yeah, she
Stay
is.
home.
I wouldn't have married her if she wasn't working full time.
That's why I said, she asked me who's smarter, and the reason, I mean, this is a joke. She asked me who's smarter, and she always tells me I am, because I married her. And it's true.
Yeah, I'm not smart. I'm not at all. That dude's a lot smarter than that. That is true. So how?
So, no, quiet now. The focus is off you.
I really enjoy Bangkok. That is I've adopted Bangkok like my city. I really, really love it. I don't care about the traffic jam. For me, it's not a big deal. It's part of the city. Probably in about 10 years there will be not anymore all these traffic jam. With all the come on, they're expanding the network from the BTS network. This start to be larger, and probably in about 10 years you will not see.
Person how working on
Oh,
five car.
Very optimistic.
Yeah, a five
Come
car.
on,
Yes.
come on.
Mistake.
Come on, I'm sure it will be better. I'm sure it will be
Car
better.
and
Yeah,
home
to have I don't know, a house or a condominium or whatever.
Come down.
Thank you. Calm down. Thank you. How long have you guys been married?
Oh, 43.
43,
Yes.
wow.
2 more months will be
March.
44 in March. March 4.
Longer than you've been alive.
I'm not born yet.
You could be my daughter. Like that or something like that.
Are you trying to say that your English
You
is
have-
good now?
you have to spell it right when you say figure because it's so same. อะไรเหมือนกันไปหมดเลย you know okay like a salad
Salad.
salad and slush
Okay.
okay
I can't say that word also. I'll try, but I can't say.
I went shopping for this lady. There was so much slush outside, but you know the slush, you know, so much, right? I walk in, I open the door, I walk in. That's so much slush outside. The old lady was laughing. The old lady was laughing. And then she tried to correct me to say slush. You know, at the S head, at the S head.
So you figured I was you thought I was looking at some of these people when they were coming to visit.
They're nice Canadian people. They're not racist. What's wrong?
No judgment here.
Go somewhere else, but now I like to spend a lot of time in Bangkok even before I go somewhere else. So there's no beaches in Bangkok, but there's great temples, lots of things to see. I love the river, and so I like to spend time in Bangkok even before I go to do the beach vacation.
You travel more than me.
Yeah.
I'm Thai, but you travel.
I've been to more parts of Thailand than you have.
Because it's that's another thing. It's very inexpensive to travel. Books but now I still have a woman in Thailand that I talk to sometimes on Skype, and she gives me some tips. But in Canada, that you don't have an opportunity to speak Thai very often.
So you're aware that he's talking to this Thai woman on Skype?
Yes, yes. He's communicating through Thailand. I'm okay with it.
ย่างโบราณ
Grilled fish. The fish is mixed with coconut milk, basil, and chili. The mixture is fashioned into balls around a bamboo stick, and the food constantly rotates over a gas fire. A single stick is sold for 20 baht, but you can buy a pack of 3 for 50.
We just bought grilled fish. We call ห่อหมกย่างโบราณ. It's made from fish, coconut milk, chili, and basil. I'm gonna try to eat now. Tasty, very nice. I can feel herb, like herb and chili. Lovely.
What they do here. They have a mixture of rice powder and water, and they put that over a cloth which is stretched over a pot with boiling hot water, and they just allow that to steam. So while that's cooking, he'll grab the filling, and the filling is made out of sugar and peanuts, and it's quite savoury actually. And with each pass, he'll make 3 of the little steamed rice dumplings. I'm always amazed by some of the techniques used by these street food vendors. I'd always recommend when you come to a market or a group of street food vendors, just take your time, have a look around and just watch what they do. You get a pack of 10 of the little dumplings and it's only 25 baht. So what we've ordered is a coconut frappe or coconut smoothie. And it's made by blending ice, coconut milk, condensed milk and milk. The key of course is having fresh ingredients and also a strong blender to make sure the ice is crushed really well. The smoothie's only 30 baht and it's pretty filling, so we normally just get one to share. What is it, babe?
มะพร้าวปั่นนมสดมะพร้าวปั่นนมสด
So,
Coconut.
Coconut frappe.
Yes, with
Okay.
milk. Wow, very nice. Much better at the industrial street. Walking
Maybe.
street.
Baby, what's it? There's no alcohol in that, is there?
No.
You sure?
Just milk.
I'm not sure. We always get this. We love it.
Yeah,
It's,
we love coconut.
yeah, it's like a little coconut icy milkshake.
But this one's better.
It's
Better
good,
the other one.
good quality.
Yeah. Good.
Excellent. Yeah, the people making it, they look pretty happy. So they're putting love into their
ม้วน
work.
มะพร้าวอ่อน
A dessert of young coconut and pandang flavour. This beautiful dessert is priced at 25 baht and you get 6 pieces for that.
Now I got ทองม้วนมะพร้าวอ่อน It's made from rice flour, pandan, coconut, and a little sesame seed. I have to use my hand. Oh, stick. Okay. This is my hand, not spoon. Very nice. I can feel coconut. It's very nice. Not spicy. Oh, sorry, not spicy. Sorry. I said spicy. I said spicy. It's
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 dessert,
sweet.
baby. It's not. I don't think it would be spicy. So it's dessert?
Again, please.
No, it's okay.
Oh, no.
So it's sweet?
Sweet, not much sweet.
Oh, not too sweet.
Yes, I can feel coconut and rice flour.
Great.
Oh, it's
okay.
great. It's good.
This is what I'm really looking forward to.
Calamare.
Galamere. It's a little hard to get out, but just bear with us.
Oh, okay.
It's child-proof. Even the plastic bags in Thailand can be child-proof.
Can you use hand?
Yeah, just use your hand, baby. This is very sticky, very stretchy. Your kids will love this. Very sweet, chewy, but insanely delicious. I love it. Don't put it away, I want more. Oh, that was a mistake. That's incredible. I love it. What do you think?
Not too sweet.
It's sweet and it's fun to eat, and yeah, I'm very, very happy we bought that. All right, I can't talk anymore. I'm going to keep eating and we'll talk to you after.
ยำแหนม
This pork isn't actually cooked, but instead it's fermented. And I can't say that I've been brave enough to taste it yet.
จิ้มหมูปลา
What is
จิ้มหมู
it?
ปลาฮะ bird
Is it?
bird this is a little bird I don't know what kind of bird นกอย่างไรเจ้านกจิ๊บ
นกจิตเหรอ
làm lắm là lá kẹo hé cái lắm rồi
อ๋อ I don't know what kind of bird in English นกจิตขาแมลง
And
I
eggs.
can't eat the itching
You don't like it?
no allergic
Allergic. I think you're just scared.
no I'm allergic seriously oh yeah
You can see the ants crawling up there.
3 ห่อ 50 350
เอาขอ3 ห่อไว้เหรอ
ก็มกเอาเลยกินกะคนมากินบ่กินบ่ได้มันคันคอมันคันต้องได้หมูจับได้เหรอI can't eat allergic
Allergic. I believe you.
I'm itching
I know.
Itching inside
I think it's more mental than physical, babe. What's that face? Just imagine the look on your wife or your girlfriend's face when you present her with a $3 vial of genuine copy perfume.
แมลงทอด
We have bugs, we have scary bugs, and we have extremely scary bugs. Certainly nothing that Tara and I have ever eaten, and I don't think we have plans to eat. But at least the owner of the bugs is nice. Just a warning, this is so dangerous, and yet it's still so funny. I didn't even realise I'd captured this until I started editing. This girl got shot in the chest and a ricocheted hit her in the arm. What happened, baby? You didn't get any on the target?
No
Oh my God!
The gun too big ไม่ซอ
Our good friends own the vegetable shop in our village Talad, or a village market. What I'd like to do is show you the vegetables that Thais actually eat. They don't eat a lot of root vegetables. It's more the green leafy vegetables that they enjoy in their diet. I love noodles. This allows me to escape from just eating rice.
ยังไม่ได้เอาเลยเห็นไหมเดี๋ยวสักประมาณ6 โมงเย็นนะครับเดี๋ยวนะทุกเดือนมีหลายเราให้เราไม่ได้ระดับตำบลระดับจังหวัดนะครับทุกเดือนมีหลายของทางเรื่องไซโร่อดีตรัฐมนตรีช่วยกระทรวงพาณิชย์แล้วก็
When people are happy and they're excited to be doing what they're doing, you can really taste it in their food. And this noodle stand has another great little production line happening. Boys all over the world this age are the same, full of so much energy and confidence. The sign they're doing with their hands is, "I'm handsome, take my photo." And you don't need my words to enjoy this performance.
Detox intestine.
All right, I need that.
That means they have more poo. That means they have more poo.
Thanks for saying poo on the camera, baby. That's great.
Oh, sorry.
We're having a look at a cook from North today, and he's just here to set up. All the food is prepared at home, and it's just brought to the market to sell in the bowls here. And they do have gas cooking, so they can keep food hot. everything is transported from home in these big bags. He'll then transfer each of the dishes into the metal bowls for serving for when the customers arrive. The food is still hot when he puts it in the bowls. Even so, Thais don't care so much if the food is cold when they buy it. They'll take it home and they'll wave it when they get back to their kitchen. Regardless of whether the vendor is selling on the street or in a market, every successful business is very clean and well organised. Adding vegetables to the dish. It was prepared at home, but he'll keep cooking it here. The flavours will develop and the meat will tenderise as it cooks longer. Each day he'll arrive at the market at about 3 p.m. to start setting up. And he won't leave till anywhere between 9 or 10 p.m, depending on how well sales go for that day. Today's a Sunday and it's not so much a busy day. Most people aren't working, so they have more time to cook their family meal at home. Thais very seldom add something to a dish, just for appearances, as a garnish. They add it for flavour or for texture, like the dried chilli or the fresh cut vegetables. Not happy that one?
Fire.
That's the one that Mayor rejected.
Keep like that a bit until it's cooked.
Rejected also.
Because more fire, you can't barbecue with more fire.
Oh, it's going to be too much flame, it's going to burn it on the bottom. You might think this is an old shed, but it was only built last year out of second-hand wood. They did have a really old shed here that they pulled down and rebuilt it. This is where they store their rice. We'll just have a look at the rice.
We keep rice in here. Too dark with this.
That's all right, the camera will adjust, it's okay.
Yeah. This is dark from the rice from the field.
So this is from your farm?
Yes, my farm.
So none of our family actually works on the farm, you rent out the land?
Do you see that?
Yeah, so it's still got the husk. Husk on the rice.
Yeah. Should this way.
So do you take it anywhere to get processed?
Yes. They have some place they do process take the
husk off. It's
husk
over
off.
30 years old, and amazingly, it's still lived in by a 75-year-old lady who lives here by herself.
Yeah, okay, come on. This is ยายใจดี ยายใจดี
She's own this house. This house 31 year, about 31 year.
Oh wow, nice.
Lovely.
อยู่ด้วยลูกสาวหลานสาวไปทำงานพุ่น
Her daughter and her niece go to work at the Bangkok.
แล้วแม่นี่อยู่คนเดียว
Oh, she live alone here.
Any other family here?
มีพี่น้องแต่มานี่เขาเจ้า
ถึงอยู่ไกล
อยู่ไกลso far away from here.
None of us are operating at 100%. So I think the fish are unlucky that we're even able to catch them. What are the fish called? You understand our communication problem. If they don't understand what I've said, they just pretty much ignore me. But I'm used to that. It's all good. So beautiful here early in the morning. Here Gran's teaching some cooking fundamentals, separating the white from the yolk. Sugar has been mixed with the yolks to sweeten, and now it's being poured into a traditionally wrapped banana leaf. We're all good to start making phoi hong. The mixture is released into boiled sweetened water in a circular pattern just to make the thin strands of the dessert. It's extremely important that these techniques are passed on from one generation to the next to make sure the skills aren't lost to the ages. Even the little guy, who looks more inclined to eating than cooking, is giving it a crack. It only takes a few short minutes of cooking. Then a bamboo stick is used to gather all the strands together. Drained slightly, and then placed on a plate to cool. My sound girl is in close to the action, but it looks like it's more fun than work. These poor kids are now being forced to eat this dessert. It's such a hard life growing up in Thailand. It's not always easy to talk about money, especially when you talk about your own money. We want to be very honest and open and very personal with you. We're going to run through all our expenses throughout a calendar month. We spend about, or we budget for about 30,000 per month, 30,000 baht. Sometimes we spend a little less, and sometimes we even spend more than we earn. So it can be a bit of a juggling act sometimes. What I'm most interested in, and most interested in showing you, is their pre-packaged meat section. I'm after pork loin, some chicken wings and chicken thigh. And my good wife has taught me that I need to be on the lookout for yellow stickers, which means that something is either on promotion or it's been marked down to clear it out. I love the prepackaged meat at Express because the options at Lotus aren't appealing to me. I've seen women at Lotus dive into the trays and search for meat with their bare hands, and I really do love to cut down on my bacteria intake. The only other option for meat is to buy from the market, and you've got the meat just laying on the tables there unrefrigerated. No thanks. G'day, and welcome to the third video in the series of what's available to buy in my local area. Please bear in mind that I'm not affiliated with any of these companies and I'm not trying to sell property. I'm just showing you what is available and what your money can buy you in Thailand. It's just a great opportunity to see how inexpensive Thai houses are. Oh, and just in case you didn't know, and before you get too excited, foreigners can't own land in their own name in Thailand. They've finished now, babe. You want to check it out?
Oh. So?
Can you reach it?
Oh, it's hot.
Turn it up a bit more.
More.
The water pressure's not good today.
Yeah, it's not strong. Oh!
Hot?
Yeah! Oh, very nice.
First time ever in this house, hot water.
Oh, too hot. Very nice. Okay, I'm not scared to shower at 5 a.m. anymore in the winter season. Yeah, very good.
Cool?
Yeah, very happy. I never have hot shower in this house before.
Congratulations, you've decided that you're brave enough to drive in Thailand. Now I'll run you through what you can expect when you buy a car. But I need to tell you one thing first. If you're predisposed to road rage, don't buy a car in Thailand and don't even drive here. You will give yourself an aneurysm. Being behind the wheel is entirely different to sitting in the back of a taxi. I've driven in 7 different countries before, but driving in Thailand is a whole new experience. To know that if you don't stop for a pedestrian at a pedestrian crossing, you are breaking the law in Thailand. I think these people are a little shocked that I stopped and they're worried to stop at another crossing. I've got a bus that's sitting right on my ass and I was worried that he was going to hit me if I stopped for these people crossing. Whenever I stop for pedestrians, I put my hazard lights. Every time put my hazard lights. Thailand is famously known as the land of smiles, but it's also the land of laughter. A Thai person will inexplicably smile and laugh when they don't understand you, when they're uncomfortable, or when they just don't know what to say. In most situations, their first instinct is to laugh and smile. Even if the Thai person has a good level of English, by nature, they will quite often still fall back on using smiles and laughter during conversation. Really? Did you honestly think that you were that funny during your date? Not so long ago, I had to fly back to Australia for my mum's funeral. Our neighbour saw that I was waiting outside the house with a bag and my wife explained to her why I was leaving. The neighbour looked at me, laughed and smiled, then gave me hand respect. I thought to myself, what the hell? Why is she laughing? But I had to remember, that's just what Thais do. So don't think too much and just look past the smiles and more importantly, look past the laughter. They're not laughing at you or your situation. They're just laughing because... So I came in June 2015. I said, you've got to meet me at the airport. If you find a Thai girl that you like, she'll know that you're serious if you tell her to meet you at the airport.
Yes.
1 girl at the airport, not 3. Get 1 girl to meet you at the airport.
So you have plan B?
No, I didn't need plan B. I was pretty confident about you. The way I live in Thailand is probably not for everybody. Because Ta does work, I spend a lot of time on my own, which suits me fine. I'm pretty much an introvert by nature, so yeah, it's not a huge problem for me. I don't need the constant interaction with other people. As long as I can get out and about during the day and see people, there's a lot of friendly faces, that's enough for me. But if you're someone who is extroverted and you need people around you all the time and you need to be conversing with them, you either have to learn Thai or move to an area where a lot of the people speak English and where there's other foreigners living. There are very, very few foreigners here. and very few people type it or people speak.
It's wonderful. You've got to come to Thailand.
พูดไทยไม่ได้เลยใช่ไหมได้ไหม
สวัสดีครับผมครับ special
She said,
beautiful แล้ว
thanks for watching. You're so Joyed. And don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, click like. And if you loved it, subscribe. Take care.